welcome back to another Random Sam Epic Mom. It's time for a book review. Alright, new author, new story. Alright, the author is Trisha O'Malley, and the story is Wild Scottish Night. And I gotta say, when trying a new author, you're always a little hesitant because of, trying a new author. Every author has a little bit different, voice that they tell. And again, I ended up enjoying this author. Most romance authors I do enjoy. There'll always be one author or two that you just can't get into their writing. This one happened to be a really good one. I'm a little frustrated because, again, this is a series. I love a series because, again, you don't have to go try and find the next book in it, and it's just a nice, great story flow. This one I'm frustrated with because, again, this is the first one, and I got done with it, and I'm like, wait, I need the next book, and I don't have the next book. So I'm going to have to wait and go out and get the next book. But it was a wonderful story. It is a wonderful setup. Our main character, Sophie McKnight, has just lost her uncle. Now, Sophie's backstory is pretty much her parents she was an afterthought. They were going to send her to a boarding school. They didn't really have time for her. They ignored her. And her uncle stepped in, and he pretty much raised her and gave her the love she needed. But he was so eccentric and everything that he ended up teaching her, sword play. He taught her myths. He encouraged all sorts of different things. And he had a protection agency. Well, now that he's passed away, everybody's wondering what's going to happen to his fortune because he happened to have this big protection agency. He had 7 wives, and it was only the 7th wife that he actually found love with. And so at the reading of the will, everybody's like, okay, what's going to happen? And the lawyer's like, okay, these are his words. And he pretty much tells the 6 ex-wives, you get no more money. You're done. Bye-bye. The current wife, she gets everything. But Sophie inherits a castle in Scotland. She inherits a bunch of properties that are part of the town that the castle's in. But she doesn't tell anybody that because the boyfriend she has been waiting to see what she got. So she tells her, I got a ruin, a pile of bricks, and that's it. I didn't get any money or anything. And he shows his real colors, which nobody realizes that if she stays there for a year, she's going to get $30 million. But she can't work at her job at the company for the next year. So whatever. She's going to fulfill the terms of the will. She goes to Scotland. She is now sucked into I don't want to say fairy tale, but the myths of protecting an ancient stone of truth. And she's going to get hit with finding this amazing guy who doesn't want to believe in the magical, even though he's grown up with it. He doesn't want to face all this, destiny stuff. And she's been kind of charged with not only owning the castle, but she needs to start this order that's supposed to protect the stone. And through it, she's going to give hope to this whole town, who is starting to, slowly they've been losing the tourism. They have been pretty much losing hope. And she's going to give them that hope. And she's going to be given these challenges to show that she is worthy of being the knight. And throughout that, it's not just challenges to prove her worthiness of that, but it's going to help prove herself to herself. And that, I think, is the hardest part because, again, we all have insecurities. That's just part of human nature. And overcoming those is probably one of the hardest things any person will ever do. And it's a great story for her in such a short amount of time to overcome those insecurities and find her place because she's always felt kind of like an outsider. That round peg round hole square peg type thing, whatever. She just never fit in, and that is how she's just always felt, and now she's feeling as if she's finally found that place, that she's finally fit in, she's finally found where she belongs. And that is a really hard thing for almost any person. And then to throw in the supernatural on top of it, it's like, wow. And she is just getting faced with it left and right, between seeing Kelpies, which are mythical water horses that are very dangerous, to a ghost cow. And it's going to be a lot to accept, but she's going to. And hopefully she's going to find love, which I'm not going to spoil it. But by the time, this is a romance story, guys, so she will get a happy ending. But I don't want to give the details of the happy ending. She is going to find her Scottish hottie. But by the end of this, she's going to also, if she passes all this, which she will, she's going to have to find the other members of the order. She's going to have to encourage it. She's just the first stepping stone. And this is an 8-book series, so I cannot wait to read the next one, guys. I really cannot. So, again, finding a new author, I think the best test of an author is when you get ready to, close to the end of the book, wanting to read the next one. And if nothing else, Trisha O'Malley has definitely proved that test, that she is an awesome writer. She is definitely worth reading the next book, and I can't wait to get through with this series and to try more of her books. So if you guys have read this series, please let me know what you think of it. And any of her other books that you would recommend, please let me know, because again, anytime I try a new author, I just go whole hog in and try and read as many of their books as I can. And I'm gonna let you guys go, but again, if you guys like Highland stories, this is set, again, contemporary time. This is really just getting out there and opening your mind up to new possibilities, and just, again, opening your heart and opening yourself up to all types of possibilities, not just the magical or paranormal, but everyday possibilities as well, including friendships. And I hope you guys will give this story a read. Again, it is Wild Scottish Night, and this is the Enchanted Highlands series. Again, book 1, guys. And again, let me know what you think. If you've read it, if you read the whole series, let me know. No spoilers, please. And just, again, what you've thought of this author also. Go out, give her a try. I definitely do not have any regrets of giving this book a read. And again, I will talk to you guys again soon. If you guys have other authors you'd like to recommend, please let me know in the comments. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed that. Please check out our other videos already on YouTube. And give us a like and subscribe. And if you hit that bell for notifications, you'll know when we put something new out. So try to make every day matter by finding the fun. You guys have a great one. Bye.